顺着上，不得有机会。等埋證明把咩俾我威，接住我哋呢個我自己攞翻。
Oh, what? Silence. It's been months. It's been months. Are they finally gone? Whew. Man, I can't believe I got out of that completely 100% unscathed. Well, back to business. If you're watching this video right... If you're... Give me a second. No more Fortnite! Like I was saying before I was so rudely interrupted, if you're watching this video, it means I am off doing the most extensive of college work I've ever done up to this point. Things have gotten so busy to the point where I haven't had too much time to make an in-depth video, so I know I made a community post on this, and I'm sure a lot of you read that, probably don't. So, to make things easier on all of you, I just wanted to make this little update video. So, let's start off with the elephant in the room. There is no elephant in my room. It's now becoming a time where, I'm now reaching a point in my college life where I am very close to graduating. I am very close to being sent out into the real world to find an actual job and to get ready for law school. Because for those of you who know already, and for those of you who don't, I'm a criminal justice major. I want to be an attorney at some point in the future, and I really like to study law. So, after I graduate, I do plan on taking a gap year, but while on this gap year, I am going to be getting a job in the real world somewhere. And, you know, lately, and I haven't been wanting to think about this because I really do enjoy doing, making videos for all of you. And, you know, we hit some milestones in the past year, and I'm very, very happy about that. But, recently, I've been just in thought about what I'm going to do with this channel after I graduate, because the whole point of it was just for me to, like, pass the time and, you know, use it as a hobby, not as, like, something to earn money off of. But, looking now, I would like to, at some point, just treat this as a side gig. You know, like I earn some money off of making videos because I'm most definitely going to need it. I'm already, as a college student, I'm already in crippling debt as is. So I want to save up as much money as I can so I'm able to go to law school. However, you know, despite the fact that I do plan on getting a full-time job after I graduate, having a little extra money wouldn't hurt. But the unfortunate thing is, my channel is nowhere near hitting that monetization requirement. One, because I'm still at almost 350 subscribers at the time of recording this video. And two, I haven't been active enough to make consistent weekly videos. I have these ideas in mind on what I want to make, but the unfortunate thing is I either don't have the time to make them, or I'm just too burnt out from my studies that I just don't have the motivation to do so. Which sucks, because after all the things that I've been doing in the past year on this channel, from the immense growth that we had over last summer, it sucks to me that I don't have enough motivation to keep going, because I now have an audience, you know? I have all of you wonderful viewers right now watching this, and you know, we have our own little community now. You know, as small as it is, that's the truth. And, you know, looking at it now, though, in the long term, I mean, there's not much I can gain from just making videos as a hobby. Because, one, at some point, there's going to come a time where I'll be too busy to even make videos anymore. And two, what's the point in making a video if I might not be gaining anything in the process? Like, sure, I learned how to edit these videos completely on my own. I edit all of these myself. I use an overcomplicated editing software that crashes every 15 minutes just to produce content. But what's the point in producing all this content when not a lot of people are seeing it? Now, I know what you all might say. Prez, that's probably an issue that you are having because you're not very good at making your stuff known. And while that may be true, there's already a few videos that I've made that have been on the good end of the algorithm, and a lot of people have watched. So I've been doing all I can so that I could get that sort of consistency. But unfortunately, I haven't had much luck behind it. Now, you know, lately, as you all know, I am very close friends with Paragon of Torna and Frythusiast, one of my good friends, an amazing friend of the channel. If you don't know him, please go and watch his videos, go and subscribe to him. And, you know, we keep talking about, you know, how he just hit 2,000 subscribers on his Frythusiast channel, which is amazing. Big congratulations to him. Absolutely deserved. But, you know, he likes to tell himself that he considers his content to be more lazy. All he does is essentially what a regular commentating YouTuber would do, and it's just talk over gameplay in the background, which is completely fine. I'm not trying to undermine what he's doing and the effort he puts into his videos, because he does put in a lot of effort. Just like me, he spends hours of his time editing his content just to make it enjoyable for his viewers. But the thing, you know, we were talking about this, and he was saying, man, my content's so lazy, you deserve, you know, the same amount of subscribers as I do, because you work so hard on yours and you put all this effort into it. And I tell him, yeah, but I mean, what can you do if the algorithm isn't exactly on your side? And mind you, my channel's in good standing. I haven't received any community guideline strikes. I have copyright claims on my videos because I use like actual music, actual like mainstream like music. It's not royalty free. But this is mainly because I don't, you know, at this time, I just don't care for monetize. I'm not monetized anyway, so there's really no point in just like not using it. I'm not getting paid for those videos anyway. If they want them, if the media groups want that money, they can take it. It's not going to take anything away from me at the moment. But, you know, we were talking about that, and, you know, he does have a point. And I am slowly starting to come to that realization where if I just keep going and nothing changes, I'm just going to get more burnt out in the process of making these videos, and there's not much I'm going to get out of it, you know. Now, this doesn't necessarily mean that I'm going to be quitting anytime soon. I do love making videos. I do intend on keeping up with my regular videos that I try to make every year. So there is going to be a not E3 recap video. We are going to have a best of 2024 video. Gonna do all of that. But in terms of how content creation on my end is going to look for this next year, I want to try and make as much content as I can until the year ends. I'm hoping that I hit 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year, which I know is a stretch. Believe me, I understand how much of a stretch this really is. But after I graduate, I feel that if I'm not going to be able to treat this as a side gig, I might just lose all motivation to continue making videos for this channel to begin with. And I just want to reiterate, I'm not doing this whole like video stuff, like making videos for this channel for the money. I've said before that I just do this as a hobby. I do this to like pass the time. Whenever I'm bored, whenever I want to, unleash my creative flow. But once I'm out there, once I start working a full-time job, I'm hoping that I get to use this platform as a side gig so I can earn some extra money on the side, just so that I can be able to afford going to law school and afford all the testing fees and whatnot. Before that, or after I graduate. So, yeah, my graduation is currently, hopefully, because I sent in my application a couple weeks ago, it's hopefully going to go be during the first weekend of December is when I'm set to graduate. So my current plan is I want to keep making videos and hope that I reach that goal of 1,000 subscribers by that time. And just hope that YouTube will let me monetize my content so that I can make some money on the side. Now, it's not going to be much, from what Fry's told me, based on, his current channel analytics. It's not much, but it's about as much as I'm getting every couple of weeks for my allowance, so it's better than nothing. But yeah, I know I went off on a really long tangent here, and I'm probably not even going to bother cutting this fucking audio file at all. I'm just going to leave it in. But yeah, depending on how well I do in these next few months, either I step away from making content or I continue going through it and hope that, I can make some extra cash so that I can survive, Yeah. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I want to say thank you all so much for your amazing support. It means a lot to me. I will be away for these next few weeks because my exams are coming up. My term exams are coming up. So, yeah. Hopefully we'll be back to making regular content when I'm back at home. And, yeah. I hope we hit 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year so that I don't have to quit doing this, because I do enjoy doing this a lot. But at this point, seeing how my current circumstances and situation is, if I'm not able to make anything out of it, then I might not have the motivation to just keep making videos the same way I do now. Whew, all right. Well, yeah, I will leave it here. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all next time.